Welcome, football fans. Okay, I'm making this video to show this is going to be version 1.6, so let's save it as 1.6. Season Ticket Football Scoresheet version 1.6. I uploaded 1.5, made a few changes to make it easier for people to use, and this is the file in this video. I'll link this video in the Season Ticket Football Facebook group, and the 1.6 file will be uploaded to the Season Ticket Football group. So I'm going to play a game. I'm going to play the 1966 NFL championship game, which I know is between the Green Bay Packers and don't know how that got out of whack. Kind of clicking kind of out of whack there. Okay, it's between the 1966 Green Bay Packers, and they traveled to play the 1966 Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, that's right. Now, a lot of this stuff, hey, look, not gonna lie to you, a lot of this stuff is some extras that you don't have to do. It's stuff that I do. My goal is when I replay a game, when I replay it, when I spend 2 to 3 hours of my time to play a game out, play by play, and keep all the stats and do everything, I keep the record of it. I have games going back, way back, and I always want to be able to, hey, what happened in this game? I want to be able to go back and look and see, here's what happened. And in fact, I had a game, I used the same score sheet, just modified slightly for second season football. I've got a long-term project I'm doing in that, and I stopped at halftime in February, picked the game back up, did not miss a beat in September. So that's always my goal. First thing, the helmets are real easy to change. Go in, you click change it, download whatever you logo. I always use helmets. If it's football, I'm going to use helmets. I can use logos for everything else. This is the one part I really haven't been able to automate. I don't know how to automate this part. This one you got to do a little bit different. Because what you do, you copy it, we'll paste it right there, and you may have to shrink it down and make it fit. There you go. Copy, paste, shrink it down, hopefully it'll fit. Not, shrink it down again. This little thing I do, this little box right here, if you get rid of grid lines, if you get rid of those grid lines, I'm on a Windows machine, I can just cut, copy, paste, and I end up with something that looks like this is for another game. Something like that. Now I can post it to whatever media I need to post to, and you can see it right there. That's what that can look like. Okay, So now, I know this is going to be Green Bay. This is going to be Dallas. I know this is going to be the 1966. Okay, gotta go up here and change this. This, if I've done this right, it will propagate everywhere. Okay, now, but we got to do the callers. You need to write callers. You can't do this with these callers. You're absolutely right. I use a lot of, these are called cell styles. And you see right here, one's called home. We're going to modify that. We're going to go up here to format. The fill, I've got Dallas's callers. I'm going to use we'll do it this way. Not much of a color change, but it'll change a little bit. Oop, I didn't need to hit out of it. And then let's go font. And then we'll have to see if this font will show up. More colors. Click OK. It doesn't show up the best. You can see everywhere it changed. Click home. Click home. I really don't think that color is going to work. So let's go modify, format. And there you go. I may eventually get this in where it will automatically fill out. Wait, what is that for? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, now we gotta do the Packers. But I gotta go look up their colors. Now, again, it's the same process. Format, fill, more colors. We're going to change the font color. That looks pretty good. And I can fill in the date, location, weather. I can fill in all that information. This, one day I will automate this part. It's not automated right now. One day, maybe. You never know. If I did this right, home stats. Yep, Dallas Cowboys, or they're ready to go. In fact, you know what? Since away is always first, Green Bay, and I'll show you how this works, Go to first quarter. Now here you're gonna have to redo the helmets again. It's a simple process. I have no way. There might be a way to do it. I don't know. Nothing you're gonna have to do. Oh, what was that? Copy, paste. Why is that? Oh, I wonder. Really? Okay, so what you're gonna have to do, you have to go back here, copy, and well, I did not expect this. I gotta fix something. Let me pause. Okay, I'm back. I realized, you're kind of being a dunce. How about this? GB, away. How about Dallas, home? When we do the game, I'll explain what all this stuff is. Down here, I keep tracks by quarter. You have first quarter, and of course second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. If you need to do another quarter, the only thing you don't want to erase, hang on, yeah, that's always messed up, is the time blocks. These blocks right here, you don't want to erase these blocks. I'm gonna fix an error. I know about this error at time, excuse me. I just never bothered to get around to fix it. I knew about it, and half the time I'm the only one that's using it. So, and I'm always changing something. And if you have suggestions, find a way, contact me, leave a comment in the YouTube video, contact me on Facebook, contact me with your suggestion. My foo is a little bit okay, not great, my Excel foo, but so that's now basically I'm ready to play. I'll be right back. All right, this is a little bit of a different game here. Let me see here. This is the 1966 AFL Championship game between the Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. It's in Buffalo. The game has pretty much just started, and Kansas City has just scored a touchdown. So, the way I do it, I'm going to go here. Kansas City scored. Come on. Okay, fine. Sell style. I was hoping it would go. Okay, time when they scored. Let's go to the first quarter. They scored right here, 9-10 left in the game. Because this is the time when the play begins. So the kickoff began at 9-10, and it was a McClinton 7-yard touchdown run. Let me get some information here. I want to get his full name. Curtis McClinton, so we'll go see McClinton 7-yard run. Fletcher F. Smith kick. And it's not doing it right. I'm going to have to go back and reset that on the other one. Okay, and to show you this, you go to View, Get rid of grid lines. I don't like headings. I only like that formula bar. Okay, and then I can look. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to count that. 5, 6, 7, 8 play, 73-yard drive. And how long did it take? They started at 12:50. That's 3 minutes 40 seconds. PS. You can see here I got room for drive stats. I don't ever use them. And Cassie's up 7-0. Cassie's up 7-0. And you notice the total score changed. Okay, now I've already done stats for this, so we'll start off with Buffalo. Buffalo's got the ball, first 10 after 22, and I'll show you how this works. Now you notice I got some space here. These are directly, if I needed, like I could put Dawson. I know it was Dawson, that's why I don't bother. But if I need to, copy paste. I'm a big fan of copy paste. Anytime I can copy paste, let's copy paste. Okay. Same thing down here. I know right here it was Dawson. So if I want to fill in, I can fill in. If you look at my cell styles, I've got end of possession. Now here I didn't do it, but what I like doing, like here is Buffalo RPS, roughing the passer. And in fact, I think, if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I remember what that play was. It was a Dawson incomplete pass. And this is the way I like to do it. So when I go back and look, I can say, oh, look, Dawson threw an incomplete pass. It would have been 2nd and 10 in midfield. Instead, Buffalo was called for a 15-yard penalty. Now let's go make sure. Have I really put in this stuff? Well, Buford caught a pass for 19 yards. So you go here. I'll do this so you see how I do it. I go view. I go new window. It opens up the same file, just a different window for it. I'll shrink that down. I'll go to away stats. Okay, I don't need all of it. I can hit view again. I like the grid lines on this one. I've written down Buford as a 19. I'll show you more how this works. Don't freak out about it. This is also a file I have available on it's a simple PDF. It's also available on the Season Ticket Football website, or Facebook page. Not website, it's on the Facebook page. I had to take a drink. Okay, Buffalo, 1st and 10 after 22. By the way, this is why I like doing it this way. I'm picking this up from last night. And it's been about 16 hours since I've played this. Also, I didn't mention it, but right up here is an area, like if Kansas City was +1 to offense, +2 to -2 to defense, or any kind of play call, alternate things, like when I do my second season game, this is where I put up here what kind of play call stuff they got. But there's no play call stuff for this, so we can just go right into it. Nothing here. Play call offense 16. Or no, that's added. That's a 7. So Buffalo's going to go an outside run. I select inside run, outside run, screen, short pass, draw, medium pass, long pass, field goal, punt, kickoff, and a kneel. And what's a 7? Outside run. There's no bonus. This is just first down. Yep. Okay. On defense, it's a 5. So defense, they're playing bump and run. Bump and run. I don't know how else. And here on defense, you can see short yardage, rush contain, bounce, bump and run, short zone, blitz, deep zone. Okay, so we're going to outside run. 29. Use the defensive play card. I'm a Chiefs fan. Good. The defensive bump and run. Still 29. S1. The Chiefs S1. Bobby Hunt. What are we looking at? We're looking at his tackle. His tackle is a 9. 9 is going to be greater than the 8. So 29 S1 tackle. 9 is, so I held him to a 6-yard run. Well, that ain't very good. And who ran it? 14. Carlton. So what was that? 6-yard run. Well, that ain't good. And now 5 seconds plus 30 seconds, 35, and you notice it clicked right on down. It is now 2nd and 4 at Buffalo's 28. What will they call? This, I think I'm going to have to. Okay, 4, no, nothing. 11, they're going to call a draw versus Kansas City's. Kansas City sticking with that bump and run. 21, RB2. That is Carlton again. And RB2's rush is a 5. 5 is greater than 3. 21, 5 is greater than 3. So he's going to pick up 3 plus 3, 6 yards again. Another 35 seconds off the clock. Now, they got a first down. I like highlighting it in some way to show me, hey, they got a first down. I also like putting in there, how did they get the first down? They got it on a run. Because, yes, I keep track of this stuff. And now we're ready for another play. 19, that should be a penalty, if I remember correctly. I have not done a help sheet for this game yet, and I'm still learning it. I think this is going to be, second season's my favorite. I think this may give it a run for its money, though. Actually, you know what I could do? Because I should have it right here. I'll roll a 20, indicates a flag on the play. No. Well, I thought it was 19 and 20. Am I messing something up? Maybe there's a new set of rules out that changed it. Yep, 19 or 20. Okay, let's see if it's the same. Well, great. Now I have to change this. Nope. Okay. So we know re-roll the fumble die. Well, let's first figure out what the play is. And this is the way I like to do this. So it was a draw. So 65, linebacker 2. The Chiefs linebacker 2 is Sherrill Hendrick. His tackle is a 6. 65, strip. Ooh. His strip is only a 1. But the blue die is a 1. Oh, yeah. So it's equal to the rating. So a forced fumble. Don't know who ran it yet, but we know there's a fumble. After they carried it 5 yards. Number 2. Number 2, Kemp. For some reason, Kemp was running with the ball. He fumbled it. So let's go here, fumble recovery. Do I re-roll the dice? I know somebody, you guys are, I'm sorry, I'm new to the game. Re-roll the result dice. Okay, so this can also re-roll to determine my penalty. This is the dice we're going to use for the fumble recovery. So it's going to be a 698. 69, the offense, and they will get a breakaway. So the offense will get a breakaway. I don't know what. What's the chances of a breakaway? Okay. Let's look and see what the penalty is. A 19 on a run, unnecessary roughness, defense 15 yards. So now let's go home, sales style. But we still got to see what the play is, because Kansas City, because if it's too good, if it's a good enough breakaway, Buffalo will decline that penalty. And we can use these numbers right here, since they haven't been used. But first, I want to check, because I asked about this. Did they roll a d20, count down, rolls of 12 plus on offense would be O-line. So number 9. Why Crockett recovers. Bobby Crockett recovers. His speed, oh crap, 6, 6, and 8 is 28. Are you kidding me? Okay. So 39, 61, touchdown. They will decline that penalty. It took 35 seconds. Believe it or not, that counts as a first down. And we got to do an extra point. Lustig. I clicked the wrong button. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is what I use. This is something from Clay, the guy who's working on this game. It's what I use to determine who got the fumble recovery. So now we can just go in and stretch out, because we're going to have to go back here. Stinking Buffalo. Oh, we got to do an extra point. It's going to be 19. So what's he got to roll? Good from the 19, basically 7. And roll him those 3 dice right there. No penalty. 4, 9, 13, 20. 20. He didn't have a rating, so 20. And it's up. It's good. And it's Buffalo 7. KC 7. And I'll show you how I do this. I like highlighting scores so I know I can see what happened. Got a little too big. I could take off the bold and make it work, but I kind of like it being big. So, Buffalo answers back pretty quickly. It's 61 yard return. Ruth Lustig. Kick. And they're picking up today. 1, 2, 3 plays. 78 yards. Taking all of, what is that? Less 15 seconds, less than 2 minutes. 1:45. Let me help you see it a little. A lot of times the grid lines get in my way. There you go. Now, show you how to do stats. Let's go to home stats. Carlton ran the ball. Carlton. He ran twice for 6. Camp ran for 5. And fumbled. Okay. And you'll notice it adds it up automatically, adds it up for the team. Okay. They did not have a third down. They had one earlier and they didn't make it. If they had made it, that's how you do that. They did get two rushing R, P, or T. Just put it right in there. Stag 1-on-1. And what's his name? E. Crockett. 1 fumble return, 61 yards for a touchdown, and that's it. Now they're kicking off. Who's kicking off for them? Let's take. Okay. Penalties, 1-9. Okay, 19. Received at the 19. Yep. And 9 plus the kick returner. The kick returner for the Chiefs will be Emmett Thomas. His return is +8. So 8 plus the 9 is a 17-yard return. 35 seconds will click off the clock. So when Kansas City takes back over, actually, I scooted down a line. I've been playing with leaving a blank space between drives. I don't know yet. Mustang. I'm doing it wrong. This is my first score, and I had a score right here. Yeah, no, I was doing it right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I went to the 41 yard, 41, yep. So when Kansas City takes over, they'll have 1st and 10 at their 19 and 17, 36-yard line. Good field position. All right, I'm going to, we'll play out this drive, and then I want to pause and show you what I do at the end of a quarter. Okay, Kansas City now on the ball. Nothing there. 66, that's a 12. They're opening up with a medium pass versus a blitz. 38. O-line protect. Protect is a 7. The blue die is greater, so we are going to the pressure chart. No, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. 38. O-line protect. Protect is a 7. Blue die is greater. We go to the pressure chart. 38. Because I'm re-roll on pressure table. Ooh, good, we get to re-roll. Thank goodness. 43. DL2 sack. Jim Dunaway's sack is a 3. 43. Sack is a 3. 3 is the blue die is greater because 7 is greater than 3. Incomplete. So Dawson. Yeah, I knew he threw an incomplete pass somewhere. Throws incomplete. 5 seconds, click off the clock. 2nd 10. Penalty. Okay. Well, first we got to figure out what the play is. It's going to be an outside run versus another blitz. Outside run versus blitz. Okay. Outside run. 50. DL force tackle. Tom Sestak, Sestak. Sestak? His tackle is a 6. 6 is greater than 2. Was it 50? 0 yards. Somebody got 0 yards. 15 on the carry. That's McClinton. But we have a penalty. We roll the fumble die. We come up with a 7 on the run. Offensive holding. That penalty, it says 10. It's actually a 15-yard penalty at this time. Yeah, they were serious about it. Wrong. Click. Misclick. Don't misclick. So, only 5 seconds goes off the clock. And we're looking at 2nd 25 from their own 21, thanks to that penalty. Plus, Buffalo would definitely accept. Okay, next play, 9, short pass. Versus 6, short zone. 53, use the defensive card. 53, LB3 cover. That is Harry Jacobs. His cover is a 6. So 53, LB3, 6. 6 is going to be greater than 2. Pass is incomplete. There might have been a bonus to that play. I don't know. 2nd down. Well, this is, I think, basic, but no bonus. And I think I don't mind that. Oh. Okay. I like to mark out my 3rd down and 4th downs. They're pretty important. 3rd and 25 at the 21. Okay, now we have a +6 bonus. So 12, 18, that's going to be a medium pass. Versus 8, blitz. 35, O-line protect is a 7, I'm pretty sure. Because remember, yep, 7. 7 is equal or 2 or greater than the rating to the blue die. So 14-yard pass to Burford. Not going to be enough. But they'll get a little ways out. And I'll get to see the punt team. I think season ticket football has great potential. The punter for the Chiefs is Jarrell Wilson, who he was an awesome punter. Punt. Punter's distance, he's going to add +5. Using the top line right there. No penalty. I bet you that's good. Okay, 20 times 2. Yep, 40 yards and a fair catch. Wait, 20, 40 plus Wilson's distance of 5. That's 45 yards. And it's fair caught, so there won't be any return. 5 seconds will take off the clock. So Buffalo and that was a change of possession. That was almost a change of possession. I didn't write down what the plays was. Oh, that's going to really bother me. I have it recorded though. So I will go back and I will add that in. Okay, 45. That was Kansas City's 35. Got to do the football math, which will add up to 80, which is actually the Buffalo 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. 7-7. Close game, but we got to do stats. This is why it takes me so long to do any games. Okay, Dawson threw 2 incompletions, and then a completion to Burford for 14. And it, like I said, everything will automatically update, and you can always do a check 4 for 49, 4 for 49, right on. Kansas City got called for a holding penalty. Kansas City had 3rd down, they didn't make it. Wilson punted for 45 yards. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's go back. I am going to pause, get to the end of the quarter, show you what I do. All right. Quarter's almost over. Buffalo drove right down the field. Looks like they're going to get stopped. Kemp couldn't hit a pass. Then he hits 2 long ones. One to Crockett for 25. One to his wide receiver. That's Bobby Crockett. And then one to Glenn Bass down to the Kansas City 9-yard line. From there, Burnett ran it in. They kicked the extra point. Buffalo's up. But I noticed, okay, 66, when the minute the guy kicked the ball, the clock started. So I was counting it as like 5 seconds. And the way this second season ticket football works, it's 5 seconds for a play plus 30 seconds unless there's a clock stoppage. So with a return, would there be a clock stoppage? See, I don't know how to run it. Maybe the rules say something. I was thinking it'd be like the full 35. Because it's kind of like a play. See what I'm saying? After a change of possession, if the clock isn't stopped, an additional 30 seconds elapsed between plays. I think it is just a 5 seconds. So let's go back and make it 5 seconds for that kickoff. Five seconds for that kickoff. 5 seconds for that kickoff. 5 seconds for that one. Cassie's got the ball thrown 20. That means I don't have to change. But I have not done stats or update anything for that. So now we got to update here. Stinking Buffalo. That should be quarter 1. I'm rooting for Kansas City if you haven't figured it out. He scored with 3:45 left in the first quarter. What was it? Burnett. At 9-yard run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 play, 80-yard drive, and they did it pretty dang quick. 4:20, 2 minutes would be 4:20. So right here, just shy of 2 minutes. You see, people made me do math. 15 seconds will get you to 2:15 plus 20, 2:35. Let's do some stats. Burnett, do not have him down. 6. I'll go ahead and run the 9 in since I know what happened. Who got the Crockett got a touchdown? He's down there on the fumble returns. Kemp, first 4 passes were incomplete. Then he hits 1 for 25 and 1 for 35. Figure that out. Okay, they got 2 first. That would not count as a first down, I don't think. See, he really couldn't get a first down. He did get a first down now off that pass, though. So, that's run, pass. Gotta have 1 letter per block. Run, pass, pass. They did have a 3rd down, and he made it. They're now 1 for 2. Lustig kicked another extra point. And that's it. All right, we'll come back. Okay, we're nearing the end of this. Okay, I completed the quarter. I'm going to show you what I do at the end of the quarter. You can see Kansas City got the ball. They fumbled it. Buffalo returned it to Kansas City's 2. Kemp threw a little short little pass, ran it in. Buffalo took a 21-7 lead, but Kansas City's got the ball and they're driving. They've converted to a big 3rd and 5 here, 18-yard pass to Burford. And then they had another 3rd and 5. McClinton went on a 12-yard romp, and they're going to be starting the second quarter in good territory at Buffalo's 22. You can see the away stats are filled in, home stats are filled in, and then I just take them and put them at the bottom of the page because I like to have each quarter's stats. And for my first game, I don't know. Who knows? It's the first game. Now, in my latest edition, I have another quarter. I have 1 for each quarter, but I normally don't. I just keep it 1 because here's what I do. Right click, move our copy, we'll create a copy. We put it down here at the end, rename it to the second quarter. Now make sure I'm on the second quarter. I am. This is what I do not want to delete. Don't want to delete any of that. So I come up here, cell style, go normal, that gets rid of everything. Hit delete, everything's back to normal. And to get rid of all this, just copy paste. Didn't do it right. You can do this. Should be able to do this then. Cancel. Then, to get myself set up, we'll look at the first quarter through. It's going to be Kansas City's ball. I'm ready for a new quarter. Oh, well, almost ready for a new quarter. Now, I'm ready for a new quarter. Delete that. That's it. Enjoy.